What's up, guys? This is the Gospel according to Mark with a C. He is I and I am he. Just taking some time to tell you exactly what's on my mind. And guys, I hope everyone's doing well. As always, I want to thank everybody for your subscriptions. I want to thank everyone for liking and sharing. And of course, when you do subscribe, hit that notification bell and hit all. You must hit all. It's so important. And I want to let you guys know you can catch me on Twitter. All right. As always, that link is going to be in the description box. And there's a PayPal there too if you want to help me to grow the channel and give me a little bit more time to do this, as I am doing something like 14 hours a day, 7 days a week, as it turns out. And let me tell you, man, all right, you might work hard, man, work this fucking hard. Nobody does. But anyway, here I am, and I want to talk about this article that I just saw here and get your views on it, right? As usual, the question of Finn's sexuality keeps coming up. People keep talking about this thing. And John Boyega has some feelings about the relationship between Finn and Rey and what it is going into the rise of Skywalker. All right, so let's see what John Boyega has to say regarding Finn and Rey, who were so prominently featured in The Force Awakens, and everyone knew that those two crazy kids were kind of liking each other, right? But anyway, this is on comicbook.com, and it says here, Star Wars, John Boyega doesn't think Finn has a crush on Rey in The Rise of Skywalker. You heard right! John Boyega doesn't think that Finn has a crush on Rey in The Rise of Skywalker. He says, I am so over her, and this is by Jamie Jirac. And it says here, Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is finally hitting theaters in 2 weeks, which means the film's cast is currently busy with their press tour. One actor who's been making the rounds is John Boyega, who is best known for playing Stormtrooper turned Rebel. It should be Janitor Storm. Would you call it Janitor Trooper or Storm Janitor Trooper turned Rebel Finn in the new trilogy? Boyega recently spoke to Entertainment Weekly about his character's feelings, nothing more than feelings, for Daisy Ridley's character, Rey. In the first film, Finn's behavior indicates that he's got a thing going on. We both know that it's wrong, baby, but it's much too strong to let it go now. Woo! Anyway, so he has a thing for her. But in Star Wars The Last Jedi, things took a different direction when the film emphasized the chemistry between Rey and Kylo, calling all of you Reylos out there, blah! I mean, come on, guys. Anyway, let me not get into that. Finn also shared a kiss with Rose, Kelly Marie Tran, while many fans ship Finn with Poe. Here's what Boyega had to say about Finn and Rey. I don't feel like it is, Boyega said when asked if Finn's crush on Rey still exists. I don't know. The Rose-Finn saga. Oh, there's a Rose-Finn saga now. Everybody gets a saga. You get a saga. You get a saga. You get a saga. And Lady Gaga, you get a saga too. I still don't know what that is yet. I think for Finn, there's a bit of confusion. Oh, no, that's not. Anyway, as it happens in real life, when you're feeling somebody else more than the other, things pop up. I bet they do. Swing boing. Anyway, I think Finn is in a bit of confusion. Why do I want to keep going Scottish? Let me just read it. I think Finn is in a bit of confusion. Despite all the lightsaber stuff and the fate of the world, Finn still is in his early 20s going on through. The actor also added his feelings about his real-life chemistry with Isaac, of course. Oscar and I have always wanted to be more together, and director J.J. Abrams gave us that opportunity, Boyega says. We've gone on a lot of missions between the last movie and this one, so it's a real opportunity to show some real chemistry that Oscar and I have in real life. We share a dressing room, Oscar and I. Sometimes we wear each other's undergarments as well, which makes it much more enjoyable for everybody to watch. We're just here. We're out. We're open. Everybody watch me and Isaac and Oscar. Here we go. Sadly, Abrams confirmed earlier this week that a Finn-Poe romance won't be taking place in The Rise of Skywalker. Oh. Okay, let me put this on Do Not Disturb. My son's mom keeps on calling me and she's just going to keep on doing it. Let me wrap this up. Sadly, Abrams confirmed earlier that a Finn romance won't be taking place in The Rise of Skywalker. However, both Isaac and Boyega have expressed their love for the ship. Personally, I kind of hoped and wished that maybe that would have been taken further in the other films, but I don't have control, Isaac revealed. It seemed like a natural progression that Finn and Poe should be together, is saying. But sadly enough, it's a time when people are too afraid, I think, of, I don't know what. You know what? It's Star Wars, man. Nobody wants to see you butt surfing in Star Wars. Look, you can have all types of relationships you want to. You can explore these things in other types of movies. Star Wars isn't one of those things, man. It's very, very basic. You know what I'm saying? It's not really the testing ground for social norms and progression and stuff like that. It's just not, man. I don't understand what it's going to take. Boyega revealed on the D23 Expo red carpet that he believed that the Finn-Poe relationship has the longest staying power in Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. During the movie's panel, he also had a hilariously negative reaction to finding out Poe has a history with Kerry Russell's new character. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker is expected to hit the theaters December 20th. Okay. Alright guys, so there you have it. John Boyega doesn't think that a relationship between Finn and Rey is no longer relevant, you know, it's not even preferable. He's got his eye on Oscar Isaac. That's what it is with him. He wants to see a relationship between Finn and Poe. I don't know why they keep on doing this. But you see, guys, this is one of the things that I'm talking about. The never-ending assault, as I see it, on black manhood, dudes. It's like, I gotta point this out because first they tried to have Billy D. Williams out there as a gender fluid, whatever that is. It just sounds like something that gets cleaned up on the floor on 42nd Street back in 1979 or something like that. Gender fluid, ill, you know, but yeah, I'm surprised they haven't gotten into Mace Windu yet, you know, Mace Windu, you know, and tried to question his sexuality. But, you know, this is what we have going on. Black masculinity, all right? Masculinity in general, as we know, they have a problem with. But they don't want to let any black male character exist without questioning his sexuality. You see what's going on here? It's like, how in the world can I go forward with my son, who I am raising to be a father, who I'm raising to be a husband? You know, how can I go forward in Star Wars with him this way when this is what they push with every major character? You know, I mean, there's no loyalty, I shouldn't say loyalty, but there's no thought given, you know, to that section of your audience, which what I would imagine is larger than your homosexual audience, okay? It's like homosexuals, you know, have the right to be who they are. Everyone has a right to be who they are. There's nothing wrong with that, even though we all make fun of each other. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. My point is that why do they make this a priority to question the manhood of every male character, and in this case in particular, black male character that Star Wars has? You know, I don't appreciate that. I don't like it. I don't see where it's necessary, and I just wonder why. All right, guys, so I just wanted to share that with you, and you can let me know how you feel about it in the comment section as always. And you can like, you can share, you can subscribe. I would appreciate that, and you can catch me on Twitter. All right, guys, that's it for now. I'll catch you on the next one. This is The Gospel According to Mark with a C. Now to find out what this crazy woman wants, she's one of my subscribers. Love you, babe. Rock on.